Thomas, he's different. Thomas is special.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to begin.
Not very often do you see a 6'4" Native American that weighs over 280 pounds walk up down the streets, let alone live on your hall. Actually, you don't see much of Indians anyway, or natives anyway.
He's 3/4 German, but he's a quarter Native American. He's like, I identify with my Indian tribe.
We take advantage that he's Indian. Well, he's 1/4 Indian. He's like not even Indian at all, and he takes great pride in that.
But Thomas, yeah, he always keeps me on the toes. I don't know whether to kill him sometimes.
He's walking down the hall. We'll give a woo, like a scalping joke, something controversial and most people find offensive,
or whether to prank him. Actually, he likes to prank people.
He always starts pranks. Like, he tells me that I'm okay, I started, but
he thinks throwing trash into people's room is pranking people.
Not a week goes by where I don't do some kind of prank to him.
He thinks that locking people outside of their doors pranking people.
I blame on Thomas all the time, and we have fun with him. The whole hall just pranks him, and it's great.
I give him props. He tried to throw a paint grenade at one of the students last year.
I think if I was gone, college wouldn't have been the same for him, and if he hadn't been here, it wouldn't have been the same for me.
He forgot to pull the pin or something. It's like, who doesn't do it? Everyone knows that. Everyone who's ever played Call of Duty knows that you pull the pin, but I guess we are dealing with Thomas.
So I love and hate Thomas.
John's a cool guy.
I think I have a different perspective on John than some people do.
I mean, he talks a lot, and then when you think he's done talking, he always has something else to say.
He always has something to talk about. He just talks and talks and talks and talks.
He does talk a lot.
Everybody's like, oh, he talks all the time. He goes on and on and on. It doesn't bother me. I don't think he talks as much as people say he does. They just like to give him a hard time about it.
He always talks about the School of Mines. You know, back at the School of Mines, you had to lower your standards.
John's a smart guy. And he credits to the School of Mines.
Transferred from the School of Mines. I don't know what he thinks that. I don't know if he thinks he's better than us.
It's because the semester before he came here, he was at the South Dakota School of Mines, big engineering school. And he always talks about how rough it was. And yeah, if you wanted to get a girlfriend there, you had to lower your standards so bad.
Or back at the School of Mines, the pranks were so elaborate.
Sometimes he sounds like he comes off like he's better than everybody else because he had to rough it at the School of Mines.
Thought the School of Mines was easy.
The running joke is, John, did you learn that at the School of Mines?
Back at the School of Mines, blah 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 blah. It just goes on forever.
But he does make it known that he went to School of Mines.
And he loves Batman too, so that's compatibility. That's the thing. Batman, we love Batman, Christopher Nolan, we're soulmates.
We basically own Thomas's life because John was clever enough to write up basically a legal document and have tricked Thomas into signing it. It's funny because it's reminiscent of his ancestors signing everything they had away to the white man.
He's somewhat talented in music. Right? Plays guitar, and a little bit of piano.
His main thing is he's a great musician. I don't even have to listen to my iPod. I can just listen to him play guitar. It's amazing.
I don't know what to think about myself.
Oh my gosh, Obed.
Obed, this is his first year on Waldo, but it seems like he's always been around. As soon as he got here, this is where he hung out.
Obed is probably one of the weirdest guys I know, and probably one of the funnest guys I know.
I'm a sophomore in college. I love to play music.
He can melt your heart with the guitar. I caught him serenading a group of men in the bathroom the other day. That's just the guy you get rocking out, singing acoustic. I mean, is it weird? Maybe. Do I like it? Yeah. I mean, is it gay? I don't think so.
And remember when we had a big war with Schmidt at the end of last year? We kidnapped Obed and held him hostage and tied him up. In the middle of us tying him up and throwing him in the closet, we're like, why are we doing this? He's here all the time anyway.
I mean, he's into things like Batman to music.
I love Christopher Nolan movies. Batman, Inception, The Prestige, Memento, stuff like that.
He's really found his home here. He's a cool guy.
He also is a guy that probably has the biggest feud with Thomas. I don't think there's any hatred there. It's just that target is always so big, and that might be because Thomas is a pretty big target.
Some unusual habits: sleeping and not sleeping, when he gets his homework done.
Obed's always the instigator there.
He's become an icon of this hall.